Hello guys, this is Harsh Baldava and today we are going to explore the practical applications of confidence intervals in the field of inventory management. So let's get started. So here we have this company called John Doe, which is in the business of selling appliances. And the data here we have is for the year of 2020 for the number of units sold for each of the months from January to December. So 34, this implies that the number of TVs sold in the month of January was 34. Now, and in the month of February, 25. Okay, and so on. So what we are going to find out today is a range, okay, a range like let's say the number of TVs, okay, which a company which the company John Doe must keep at all times so that it doesn't run out of stock. Okay, we will be providing a range, okay, the minimum value to the maximum value. Now this is what confidence interval is all about. It is a part of inferential statistics in which we will infer from a sample the data of the entire population. Now, what is the population in this case? Let's say the store was formed around 20 years ago. Since its inception, it has sold many units of TVs, but we don't have the data since its inception. So, we'll be using only the data for this particular year. It was formed 20 years ago, but we will be using it for this. We will be using the data of this particular year to infer that how many TVs, okay, it usually has to keep in the store so that a customer doesn't leave empty handed. A customer finds what he wants to buy. Okay, so that's what inferential statistics is all about, and that's what confidence intervals is all about. You'll understand it through this example. So let's get started. Okay, one more thing, the major assumption is that this data is normally distributed. Okay, this will help us in applying the central limit theorem. Because the first assumption of applying the central limit theorem is the data should be normally distributed. Now let's just get on with it and let's find first the average for each of the appliance type. Just drag it down. Then the standard error, which is nothing but the standard deviation of the sample. Now, why I'm taking the sample over here is because we don't know the standard deviation of the population, right? Okay, so that's why we'll be taking the standard deviation of the sample itself and divided by the square root of the sample size. Don't forget to fix this, otherwise Excel may show an error. There you go. Okay, so we are taking the 95% confidence level. Now understand this, we can take 95% and at the most 99% confidence level. Okay, we can never in any case be 100% sure. Why we can't be 100% sure? Let's say you go to a class of 20 students. You pick out 5 students who like dairy milk. So can you conclude that I am 100% sure that all the 20 students like dairy milk? No, right? Because you took only a sample of 5 students. Similarly, here we have taken a sample of 12 months, but the company was formed 20 years ago, right? So the we can't be 100% sure. At most we can be 99% sure. In this case, in this example, we'll be taking two levels of confidence. First is 95% and second is 99%. So to calculate with respect to the 95% confidence level, let's apply the formula, which is nothing but the mean minus the standard error into the t-value for the 95% confidence level. I'll show you in a while how to calculate the t-value. Okay. Okay. To find out the upper confidence interval, the formula is the mean plus the standard error into the t-value. Okay, there you go. Now to find the t-value, just type in Google t-table and As a sample size is 12, the degrees of freedom we will be having is 11. Okay, so corresponding to 11, and check out for the 95% confidence level over here. The t value for this is 2.201, and for the 99% confidence level it's 3.106. So that is how you find the t value, okay, for a particular confidence level. Now, as you can see over here, what we can infer from this lower and upper confidence interval. The conclusion we can make is that in 95% of the cases, the number of TVs, okay, that the firm sells usually is between 38 and 54 in 95% of the cases. So we can, conclude that the company must at least keep 54 TVs, okay, for safety purposes, so that it doesn't run out of stock. At least it should keep units equal to the upper limit of the confidence interval, right? So which will be 54 in this case, 73 in this case, and let's say 59 in this case. Okay. So this was the case for 95% confidence. Now, let's say I want to increase my confidence level. I want to be 99% sure. So I'll go and choose the t value for 99% confidence level, which is 3.106. Notice that the confidence level has expanded a little bit. If you go to 2.201, it was 38 to 53. Look at the one for the TVs. And if you go to 3.106, it is 35 to 56. Now, why this happens? It's quite simple. Now, let's say in a class of 20 students, okay, uh, let's say no, in a class of 20 students, a test was conducted, and it was of 20 marks. Okay. Now, if someone asks you this question, that out of the 20 students, how many students got between 0 and 20? Now you can be 100% sure, right? Because each and every student will get some number between 0 and 20, right? So the more the confidence level, the higher will be the range. Similarly, for 95% confidence level, the range will be smaller. As you go to 99% confidence level, the range will widen. As simple as that. So just it's dependent on completely dependent on you what level of confidence you use. Usually the standard norm is 95% confidence level. So I hope you got the idea, and how data analysts might use confidence interval. Now, one disadvantage of this technique is if there are outliers in the data. Okay, let's say in place of this 34 there was 100. Okay, in place of this 25 there was 500. So this would affect the mean, right? Because there are certain extreme values. Okay, so the mean is again affected by those extreme values. So this type of data analysis is not suited to industries which have like very high sales in some months, and the other months are quite dull. Cyclical industries like firecracker industry, okay, and maybe some crop industries. Okay, you get the idea, right? So that is all for today. And if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.